And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. Baseball Coyotes had their season come to an end this afternoon in Dickinson. They were beaten by Williston's oldest and biggest rival, Minot, 11-1, 10-run rule. Minot scored 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third, and 2 runs in the fifth on their way to the big win. Coyotes lost a tough one yesterday. The Fargo-Shanley 6-4 could not come back today, but many of these players will be playing for the Williston Keybirds on Wednesday. They'll turn their attentions to Legion baseball. And, of course, they had a real good year last year, finishing second in the state. And that'll be the True Wealth, and that'll be on Wednesday. So they'll quickly turn their attentions to Legion ball. West Fargo Horace beats Mandan 9-3 in the semifinals. Shanley, who beat Williston yesterday, and you know they're a good team. That was a good loss because Shanley's going to play for the state title tomorrow. They beat Fargo Davies, had to come back to do it 4-3. And Legacy, carrying the flag of the West, they have a 10-5, check that, 10-6 lead over Fargo North in the fifth. State tennis in Grand Forks, Coyote freshman Aviator beat Sophia Summers of Davies 6-1, 6-3. She then fell to Paige McCormick of Davies 6-3, 6-1. Then rebounded with a nice 6-1, 6-1 win over Kyra Stahl of Century. So she's still alive. In doubles action, Gracia Tong and Kara Borison fell to Suffolk and Martinek of Valley City 6-2, 6-2. Then fell to Fedek and Ronning of Minot 4-6, 7-6, 6-3. But we commend the seniors for getting to state there last year. A year ago, the Coyote boys golf team failed to qualify for state. Last week's 5th place finish at the WDA took care of that for this spring. And this afternoon, they told me they can't wait for Tuesday in Grand Forks.
Just thinking a lot of it's going to be kind of just with my short game. Really, everything's been going pretty well, so I'm just going to have to shorten up some little stuff, and then I just think it's a little bit of stuff, and even team-wise and individually, I could do really good and help a lot.
And a good regional, made the all-regional team. You going to be happy with that?
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. It was a good season, and I'm very happy with how it went.
Nothing like going up against the best golfers. I mean, you've been doing it long enough now, even though you're just a youngster. I mean, the competition's great.
Yeah, it is, and it's going to be even more at stake because there's a lot of good players in the East too. So I'm excited.
Nice to be able to go down there as a team.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. I was, happy enough to make it individually, but as a team, it just really means a lot more.
I think we're going to have to tune up a little bit part of our games, and I think the bottom 2 guys are going to be a big part of our success in Grand Forks. I know our bottom 4 guys didn't really play that well at WDA, but our number 1 guy really showed. So I think we're going to have to tune up a couple part of our games and be ready to go.
You guys have had a good, steady year. I mean, you're headed to stay. It's a lot of competition. You have to be happy with that.
Yeah, it's been really good this year. It's been fun. I'm ready for state, and it's going to be really fun.
Nothing like going up against the best of the best.
Yep, it's going to be fun. We're going to really have to play our best game. It's going to have to do that.
I think that just mental game is the biggest key in golf. You can play. You can have the best. Playing the best ability you can, but when you get mad, when you don't have a good mental game, you're never going to play good. So you just got to keep next shot, keep going. Like, you got to focus on the next shot, not the shot before you. And I think our team, I've seen it. Everyone has a skill. I've played with everyone else on the team that I've seen what their max potential is. So hopefully it just comes at the right time.
Well, you didn't get there last year. Everyone's going this year. I mean, that's a great thing.
Yeah, this year. Last year I made it there myself, but. It was kind of a boring time, so yeah, it's really good to have a team there. We can all hang out after and hopefully compete, take maybe top 5. It's the goal.
All right, good for them. They were having a good time. We thank the folks at Eagle Ridge allowing me to tape that inside. I came out there just like I did last fall to talk to the girls, and it started to rain, so they saved me, that is for sure. How'd those Minnesota Twins do? Well, all of a sudden they're playing well. Houston, not the Houston of a couple of years ago, but a win is a win is a win. And the most important thing about this game, folks, Pablo Lopez, for the last month, he has not pitched well at all. And of course he has to. He is their ace. They gave him a long-term contract, 7 innings, 6 hits, allowed just 1 run. So that is absolutely good news. Trevor Larnach had a big home run, a 2-run shot. Be great if he can get her going. And the veteran Santana with a big home run there. So a 6-1 win over Houston. They had a really tough series against Kansas City. They're not just an easy win of those Royals. So the Twins had to battle, and they came up with a nice 6-1 win over the Houston Astros. And with that, we take a timeout on First News at 10.